So guys, what's happening? Welcome to Malt Reviews.
What's happening?
Welcome back.
Welcome back. What are we reviewing, Mikey?
We're doing a very famous bourbon called Elmer T. 90 proof, 45%, Buffalo Trace, a bit of one of the tater bottles.
Elmer T. Mike, I cannot believe that this bottle goes for about $400.
That's
On
crazy.
secondary, I think.
Wow. I
There's a lot
believe
of-
I believe the retail is 50, 55.
50.
Yeah, this was 80 everywhere forever around me. I bought a bunch of them mainly for friends. It was like a great gift, birthday, Christmas. Got a few left, but yeah, it just blew up nuts.
Yeah.
Like now, if you do one of those, like you said, like your local shop, do one of those lotteries, and you can't get the Michter's 20 raffle, you're lucky to get one of these.
So it's kind of sad.
It's got nuts.
It's kind of sad that lotteries used to be like, all right, am I gonna get a Pappy?
Yeah.
Am I gonna get a William Llewellyn?
George T. Stagg.
Maybe worst case, I get a birthday bourbon.
Birthday bourbon, sure.
Now, not even worst case, you might get one of these, maybe.
Yeah.
And it's kind of turned into a stupid little thing. I don't know why, Blanton's, Elmer T. Lee, the Hancock, the Rock Hill Farms, all these bottles, they're getting hyped for no reason.
Yeah.
It's just not quality.
They're all very similar
Yeah.
to
So
me, and all on the. Well, we'll review it first.
yeah. Whoa, what was that noise?
Disaster. Here we go.
Disaster. What's the ABV on this? 45%?
45%, 90 proof.
Do we know the age?
That's actually a great question. This is one of the only Buffalo Trace main products I have no clue about the age.
Yeah, maybe we just haven't done research, but
I would guess 5 to 7 years old. Just from just thinking off the top of my head what I've heard about it, but no.
But Buffalo Trace young doesn't taste very good. Buffalo Trace usually needs a little bit of age to start tasting good, but
It does. So yeah, maybe 6 to 8, but I doubt it's much 8.
yeah.
Just because once it gets to 8 years old, they're gonna put in better barrels, Anyway, on the nose.
Doesn't nose very old.
No.
Vanilla, caramel,
Sweet oak.
sweet oak. It doesn't have it doesn't get to that like buttery popcorn richness at all,
No, or like caramel corn.
yeah, where you kind of get, once you get to like 12 years old, perhaps a little bit more ABV than 45%, but it's even at 45%, it's got like this like slightest hint of backbone of ethanol, where it does maybe you are right, might be only 6 years old.
I guess that's what I say because I'm not sure how much of the regular Buffalo Trace have you had?
Most of it.
Because those years ago, especially if you get
Just a regular Buffalo Trace bottle.
like $20 bottle.
I make during Christmas time. That's what I used to make my eggnog with.
Yeah, so years ago, especially store picks,
Yeah.
you can get like 6, 7, 8-year-old juice in there.
I have plenty of those at home.
Yeah, and recently now they're down to like 4 or 5 years old,
Gotcha,
and I guess that's what I'm kind of identifying in here.
Those go for 30, and where this goes for 50.
Yeah. And I guess that's what I'm kind of identifying more of that, because I've had a ton of that Buffalo Trace. I'm identifying more of the younger, like 4 or 5-year-old juice.
Yeah.
So I think I know Buffalo Trace pretty well.
I'm guessing 7, 8 years old.
And it's sweet. It's getting that Buffalo Trace candy, but you can tell the
But
youth
it's not thick and luscious.
Yeah.
And I know it's only 45%, but still. It's a bit
because we always talk about like the BTAC especially Buffalo Trace, that whiskey gets candied so quickly, so well.
Yeah.
With a certain amount of age, where this really is coming off younger.
Yeah, vanilla wafers. There's a back hint to the little bit on nail polish remover that's a little offensive.
Yep, definitely.
Where the youth kind of shows there.
Hinting at that youth, exactly.
Yeah, vanilla wafers. A little bit of caramel corn kind of candy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, almost like the candy corn. You get it,
candy corn.
That I hate. You get it at Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but vanilla, caramel, kind of doesn't really do much more. This is like the least complex whiskey ever.
It's kind of a basic bitch bourbon.
Yeah.
For 400 $400, I don't know.
This is insane. I really want to squeeze some like fancy notes out of this thing, but I really can't. But it's just like perhaps a little bit of maple syrup pancake thing going on, traditional bourbon notes, but very thinned down, very not complex.
Yeah. I'm very curious because 2 years ago they came out with the Elmer T. Lee 100th anniversary. That's going for $1,000.
I've heard great things about that one.
I'm just compared to this. I'm so curious because this isn't new. This is like a 7-year-old bottle purchase.
This is 7 years old.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm very.
Is it possible that it's flattened out after all this air?
It's very possible because 90 proof.
When was this opened?
That's what I'm saying. It's about 7 years ago.
Oh, you opened it 7 years ago.
That's what it's me.
Oh, shizer.
So that was like before the crazy boom. Now that was when it was $80 everywhere around me, and that was overcharging.
This bottle's been open for 7 years.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. It's gonna be flattening out.
I think there's a little bit of flattening out happening. Yeah. Yeah, it's been open for 7 years.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I've been saving it, man, so we can do a review. Yeah.
Let's try the palate.
Which, based on that, that's kind of why I'm curious, because I've heard the same thing. People that shit on regular Elmer T. Lee, I've heard they love the 100th anniversary. I'm very curious about it.
So, to be fair, it's a review of whatever bottle we have, and I think it's flattened out a little bit.
Okay.
It's flattened out a little bit, but I'll say this: it is effortless. It is incredibly smooth. Mm-hmm. It is vanilla. It is caramel. It's a little bit of maple. It's a little bit of croissant.
Mm-hmm. Better on the palate.
Better on the palate.
Oh.
It's effortless. And I think it's actually flattened out a little bit, so it's even less than 45% ABV. But the reason why this is so popular is because it is so effortless. It's so smooth. So that person who says, I want to be a whiskey drinker. I'm a man. I'm the man. I drink bourbon. I drink it neat. I don't put ice in it. I don't put Coke in it. I don't mix it with anything because I'm manly. That person.
I know cook.
Yeah. That person is going to love this. Not your whiskey enthusiast. Your whiskey enthusiast wants some thick, coating, oily, rich whiskey. But the person who's looking for that smooth, easygoing, I want to be able to drink it straight, that's the person who's paying $400 for this because it goes down so nice. They're not the whiskey drinker. They want to be the whiskey drinker. And I think that's where something like this goes in because it's candied, it's vanilla, it's caramel, it's maple syrup, it's sweet croissant, it's a little buttery, and it goes down very, very easy. I know our bottle has been flattened out a little bit, but that's what it is.
You know what'd be nuts? Put this over vanilla ice cream.
Yeah.
For dessert.
That's great.
And we're gonna do it tonight.
Yeah, let's do it.
It'd be exceptional.
Let's do it. Let's do it tonight. Yeah, because as a whiskey enthusiast, I don't know if this is the bourbon for you. There are for the money for $50, you have some options that are gonna actually be pretty good. Then to chase it And to have to hit a lottery for something like this is stupid. No point. No point. Don't be stupid. Don't fool yourself. You don't need this. Is it good? It's nice. You want to hang out with friends and you want to shoot some drams down to have a good time, it works.
So
it's never ever ever more than a $50 bourbon.
It tastes like a decent 6-year-old Buffalo Trace. Regular one.
We have to be fair. Our bottle probably has flattened out a little bit.
Yeah, which is always a risk at 90 proof, especially with bourbon.
Yeah, and it's been open for a long time. This bottle probably should have been killed a while ago, but it is what it is.
No, I know. We'd always go around to it.
Yeah.
But I kept saving it.
Yeah. Elmer T. Lee
is
is a big name. That's why we're reviewing it. But, and it's not our first time trying Elmer T. Lee. We've tried it from fuller bottles, obviously, many times.
It is for sure the worst it's ever been.
It's the worst it's ever been.
Flatting out.
Yeah. So
probably being unfair to it.
Yeah, a little unfair. The review is what it is. You could make the argument that why are you reviewing it if it is a little flattened out? It just is what it is. It's part of our whiskey journey. In our journey right now, this one has flattened out a little bit. That being said, it's not our first time trying it either.
Yeah.
I've had other bottles that were a little bit better. It is what it is. As this one is right now, it's scored at about a 78.
Okay. I'm be a little nicer. I'm going to go 80.
80?
Yeah.
So I would say it's probably normally at an 80 for me.
Yeah.
And because it's flat, this particular bottle has flattened out a little bit. So, as a whole, if you pop a new bottle of Elmer T, it's probably going to be an 80 for me as well.
Right.
But this one's flat. This particular bottle is flattened out a little bit.
For sure.
So, yeah. But, yeah, there you go. I'm sure some of you guys have tried this. Let us know what you guys think of it. But, yeah.
And especially, let us know, especially if you agree with us about the regular Elmer T. Lee and you've tried the limited editions, like the Elmer T. Lee 100th anniversary.
We have not tried that.
And I forget, the one before that, another anniversary. Let us know if you tried those and if there's a massive difference.
Yeah. I guess our main point of putting this video out is you don't need to chase this stuff.
Don't chase.
Let's all not chase the stuff, and let's bring back the days where something like this is just regular bourbon that's available on the shelves. We're the people that are ruining it, chasing it, overpaying for it, getting excited to hit the lottery for it. If we all stop this shit, then stuff like this won't be special anymore. It'll be what it used to be when we got it 7 years ago, where it was just regularly available on the shelf for 40 to 50 bucks. And that's all it should be. It's all of us chasing it and going crazy over this stuff that's ruining it.
Because it can't be just flippers.
Yeah.
It's people like us that FOMO can't help it, and that momentum builds.
Yes.
That's driving, and then the distributors take advantage of that, which they always will. So if all of us stop, no matter where the flippers are, this will stop.
At some point, we all got to get on the same page on this shit.
Exactly.
But yeah.
Exactly. Chase the quality juice.
Yes.
Don't chase the hype.
100%. See you soon for many more.
Cheers.
Cheers.